We back up in this thing, man. We sadly gotta start off the match week talking about how my team, FC Dallas, caught a mean-ass L in the MLS playoffs to Austin FC. They came out, they whole first half, punched us in our mouth. Shout out to Austin, though. They atmosphere definitely live. They got one of the livest atmospheres in the MLS, bro. It definitely seemed like a good time over there. First half, that man Driussi, bro. He was on the right side of the goal. He was running with it. As soon as he crossed that line to inside the box, he wound that leg up, swooped that hoe across his body. He shot that hoe to the left side of the goal. The left corner knocked it in there to make it 2-0. I was like, yeah, I think this game was over, bro. They came out there with that fire. We was shook. We couldn't do nothing. We came out flat-footed. We ain't want to advance to no damn semifinals in the playoffs, man. My boy Alan Velasco did end up making the score 2-1 in the 60th minute, but it wasn't enough. It didn't even feel like we was going to score again, and Austin got that dub. Austin and LAFC meet up in the semifinals on Sunday. Shout out them Austin boys, though. Congratulations to them for beating us for the first time in their franchise history. You know, GG's. It was a lot of 4-0 games this week. Barcelona 4-0 them Bilbao boys. On one of the goals, then Bailey tried to outside the BZ they hold, and the goalkeeper blocked it. Then Rob got the ball. He said, hey, don't worry about it, bro. Just go to the middle. Then Bailey ran to the middle. Rob crossed it to him. He hopped up there. Headed that hell. Rob say, I got you, my boy. Rob ended up scoring. Then Bailey ended up scoring. I think Ferran Torres ended up scoring. And Sergio Roberto ended up scoring, man. Just a classic ass whooping. And on the contrary, every time we talk about Barcelona, we got to talk about Real Madrid. Real Madrid won that game too. They 3-1 Sevilla. Valverde is still on this monster run that he been on recently. He hit him a little outside the BZ goddamn banger. Potty side Jamal, they won that game 3-0. And this game was the Kylian and Lionel game. Kylian got him a brace and Lionel got him a goal, but each of their goals was assisted by each other. First goal was a counterattack. Lionel threw that hoe to Mbappe. You know, Mbappe on the left side of the field. Knocked that hoe in. Then for Messi's goal, it was a little give and go between him and Kylian. Messi passed to Kylian. Kylian hit like a little back foot assist or some type of flashy ass assist back to Lionel, and Lionel hit him a nice little beautiful skillful ass goal past that keeper. Then for the third goal, Lionel passed it to Mbappe again, and Mbappe was falling to the ground and just stuck his leg out there. Still booted that hoe to the back of the net. PSG over Ajaccio, is that how you say the club name? I never heard of them. Ajaccio. PSG over Ajaccio 3-0. Before we get to these Premier League standings, we got a word from our sponsor, them boys over there at Manscape. Michael Myers sure is scary, but the last thing you need to be is hairy this Halloween. Luckily, our friends at Manscaped launched their 4th generation performance package to make sure your pumpkins get the ultimate carving experience on this spooky day. Turn your bite-sized treat into a king-size candy, enjoying the 6 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped by going to manscaped.com for 20% off plus free shipping with the code BRONCO. Make the right call this spooky season. It's trick or trim. Unlock your confidence with the Performance Package 4.0. Inside, you'll find the holy grail of men's grooming items. It's a full moon out and the werewolf in your pants is howling. It's time to tackle that problem with the Lawnmower 4.0. Their finely tuned peel products feature a cutting-edge ceramic blade to reduce grooming accidents thanks to their advanced skin-safe technology. Oh, and did I mention this trimmer was waterproof too? The trimmer in the shower is essential. The Performance Package 4.0 also includes the Weed Whacker. The Weed Whacker is a nose and ear hair trimmer that provides proprietary skin-safe technology that helps prevent nicks, snags, and tugs in those delicate holes. Seal the deal with Manscaped's liquid formulations. Their Crop Preserver Ball Deodorant and Crop Reviver Ball Toner will make sure your pumpkins stay fresh. Trust me when I say this, fellas, your balls will thank you. Manscaped also just launched a new body buffer. This is a 100% antibacterial body scrubber. It's just what you need to keep you fresh and clean this Halloween. Manscaped even threw in 2 free gifts to their Performance Package 4.0. The Manscaped Boxers and Shed Travel Bag. Bring your comfort in boxers to another level. Also, if you're looking like Wolverine and haven't cut your nails recently, be sure to look into the Shears 2.0 nail kit. Get 20% off plus free shipping with the code BRONCO at manscaped.com. That's 20% off plus free shipping with the code BRONCO at manscaped.com. Say trick or treat to your beautiful new Halloweeny with Manscaped. Now for the Premier League standings. The standings is on the screen right now. Arsenal is still in that top spot with 28, but they mistakenly dropped 2 points against Southampton. And you know them Man City boys is coming up. Man City is in second with 26 points. We got Tottenham still in third with 23. Newcastle takes Chelsea's 4th place spot and bumps Chelsea down with 5th place, and they both tied up with 21 points. knocking Manchester United outside the top 5. Now for the relegation standings, Southampton at 16th. They just got bumped down to the bottom 5. Leicester City is in 17th. They moved up from 19th place. Them Leeds boys, they done moved down to the bottom 3 to the actual relegation running. In 19th, we got the Wolves, and in dead last place in the Premier League standings, we have Nottingham Forest, the team who just got a dub, just got 3 points over the You Never Walk Alone boys, bro. Liverpool versus Nottingham Forest. You win against City, and then you turn around and lose against the team that is dead last in the Premier League, 20th spot. They got their first home win of the season against Liverpool FC. You might as well just throw the whole season away, man. I know I said something all like after we beat Man City, I was like, yeah, okay, the season starts now. And this is how they repay me. They lose to goddamn Nottingham Forest. Awoni got the only goal of the game after Alisson had blocked the shot. Awoni ran up, hit that hoe in off the reflection. Nottingham Forest up 1-0, and Liverpool couldn't equalize, nor could they take the lead, man. I don't want to speak about this game any longer. Everton and Crystal Palace. Frank had seen his boy Steve just got laid off. He just got fired. He was like, that ain't finna happen to me. Struck a fire under his team, and they put up a 3-0 spanker on Crystal Palace. Calvert-Lewin had got the ball, and he just bopped that hole around the defender and just ran past him. The defender fell, knocked it in. Anthony Gordon tapped one in off of a goalkeeper rebound. Dwight McNeil was on a solo run, passed to Iwobi. Iwobi passed that hole right back to Dwight McNeil. Dwight McNeil knocked it in to make it 3-0. Whooped them Crystal Palace boys' ass. Man City versus Brighton and Hove Albion. Erling Haaland is a goddamn Terminator. He is still going. He's still going. He hasn't cooled down. Shout out to Ederson with the goalkeeper assist. Y'all know I love my goalkeeper assist. 22nd minute. He launched that hoe all the way downfield to that man Erling. Erling tested that hoe, and Brighton's goalkeeper nutted up and let Erling in the ball straight past him, and Erling knocked that hoe in real easy like that. And then before the half ended, Haaland got him a brace because they got a penalty. You already know how they gonna knock that goddamn penalty in. No nonsense. Then I ain't gonna lie. Outside that half, Leandro Trossard struck it to the back of the net. Something nastily for real to make the score 2-1 to try and mount a comeback. But the comeback just didn't happen because Kevin De Bruyne with an outside that beat. Just shout out to that boy Kevin De Bruyne, hands down the best midfielder in the game right now. It's not Valverde. Valverde is not the best midfielder in the game right now, man. Y'all need to stop. It's still my boy Kevin De Bruyne, man. Chelsea versus Manchester United. Prayers up to that man, Raphael Varane. He got hurt this game. Emotional scene as he was walking off the field because he just got injured a month before the goddamn World Cup, man. It seems like every week somebody gets injured and they have to miss the World Cup, sadly. And they gotta wait a whole 4 another years to try and play for their country again. 87th minute in the game. Chelsea had them in a corner and McTominay was holding on to somebody and bro just failed and they called a penalty. I seen a whole bunch of backlash over this penalty on Twitter from the Manchester United fans, especially Mark Goldbridge. Mark Goldbridge was goddamn elated. He was heated over that penalty call. He say if you gonna call it, you gotta call it every single time it happens. Let me know which side y'all saying out in the comments if y'all thought that was a penalty, if y'all didn't, because they was going to war over that on Twitter. But yeah, Jorginho lined up to take that penalty. He did it a little hot before he shot it, sent the head the wrong way. The head dive left. Jorginho, shot it to the right, man. Nice ass penalty. Chelsea was up 1-0 at the end of the game. It was looking like they were finna take them 3 points off of Manchester United until 4 minutes of added time. Luke Shaw had the rock, crossed that hoe to the middle of the box to Casemiro. Headed that hoe in. It went in the goal to tie the ball game up to keep from catching that L to Chelsea. Shout out to Casemiro because he is that guy. He had him a hell of a game that game. Aston Villa versus Brentford. The week after they fire old Steve Gerrard, they drop 4 points on Brentford head. I know Steve's somewhere feeling bad, man. There is no way they enjoyed playing for Steve Gerrard. To have a performance like that, 4 goals, clean sheet, literally the week after you fired him. Yeah, if I'm Steve right now, I'm feeling bad. I'm in the trenches. I'm feeling horrendous. 2 minutes in, Leon Bailey. Set piece, give and go. They pass it to the inside to Leon, and Leon struck that hoe in. 5 minutes later, Leon Bailey had the ball. Passed that hoe to Danny Ings. Danny Ings knocked it to the back of that net. And it's funny because after Danny Ings scored that goal, the commentator said, the shackles are off. They're playing so free. See, if I'm Steve Gerrard, I'm pulling up on that commentator. We got to run the ones, because ain't no way you finna disrespect me like that. Then in the 14th minute, they got a penalty, and Danny Ings ended up knocking that penalty in. It was 3-0 within the first 15 minutes of the game. Boy, what a time Aston Villa had. Then to cap it all off to make it 4-0 in the second half, Ollie Watkins had like 5 attempts on the goal. He kept getting the ball back somehow, and then he ended up knocking it in on the last attempt. Hey, way to persevere, way to keep trying. That made the score 4-0, like I said. Aston Villa over Brentford. Leeds versus Fulham. Jesse Marsch has been under a lot of fire from US Soccer Twitter. People been arguing all weekend on whether Jesse Marsch was fit to be coach of the national team or not. A lot of people was always like, bro, we need Jesse Marsch to be the coach instead of Greg Berhalter. But after that performance against Fulham, everybody and their mama came out and they was like, bro, I do not want Jesse Marsch to be coach of the national team. I don't want it. And you know, everybody in the comments arguing like, you got some people saying, bro, it's not Jesse Marsch, it's the players. The players are trash. He needs a better roster. Cause I ain't gonna lie, them Leeds boys cannot play D to save their life. Leeds United actually opened the scoring up 20 minutes in. Rodrigo, it felt like I ain't saying Rodrigo name in a minute. The last time I mentioned Rodrigo was back probably when he like dislocated his shoulder or something like that. But yeah, he had scored him a header goal after a block ball got popped up. Then them Fulham boys struck back. The man Mitrovic, the one and only Mitrovic, and header went in real quick. He just swooped through, ran across the goal, headed that hoe in real quick to equalize the game. Another header was scored. Pereira had passed it to Cordova Reed, and Cordova Reed had headed that hoe in to go up 2-1. Then 10 minutes later, Fulham had them a beautiful ass play. Harrison Reed slid somebody on their ass and passed it to Whelan, who was wide open right in front of the goal, and he knocked it in to make the score 3-1. And Leeds actually ended up scoring again. That man Somerville tapped one in, but we all know it was too late. Fulham beats Leeds United 3-2. Southampton versus Arsenal. Ooh, and the Saints go marching in. Them boys drew against Arsenal, and Arsenal high-key should have won this hoe. They had all types of chances, all types of opportunities, but hey, they couldn't capitalize. And you sitting at the top of the table, you can't afford to be dropping no points to teams like Southampton with the Man City boys right there creeping behind y'all. To start the game off, Ben White had crossed it to that man Shaka. Stuck that hoe in powerfully to try and make a statement, to try and get his boys riled up. Then in the 65th, oh, in the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. That boy Armstrong marched across the box. The ball was through to him, and then he knocked it in to equalize the game, tie the ball game up. Arsenal didn't end up scoring again. The game ended tied up 1-1. Arsenal drops 2 points to Southampton. Y'all can't be doing that because them City boys are coming. Wolves versus Leicester. And now this was an interesting ass game because the Wolves won at home possession. I'm talking about they had 60% possession versus 40% Leicester. They won on the shots. They had 18 shots. Leicester had 6. Guess what the score of this game was? 4-0 Leicester City's way. They made their shots count. Wolves ought to be embarrassed off of that one. 10 minutes in the game, Yuri Tillemans outside that bees. Harvey Barnes had him a little give and go goal. James Maddison, of course, he had got him a goal. He got real physical, and then he scored one just inside the box. And then the one and only Jamie Vardy got his first goal of the season right before the game ended with a little tap in. So after he scored that, he went to the crowd. He said, "Ooh, it stank. Y'all stank." Y'all already know the crowd started booing his ass. That's a disrespectful ass celebration. I ain't gonna lie. That's probably top 5 disrespectful I ever seen. Scoring on them to make it 4-0 and running up to the crowd talking about some y'all stank. Oh yeah, that's super disrespectful. I ain't gonna lie, I would've had to throw my beer at his ass if I was there on my mama. But yeah, this relegation battle this year is gonna be close, man. Tottenham and Newcastle. Newcastle is getting better and better every week. As you can tell, is they top 5 in the standings right now. They sitting right there at number 4, and that was too much for the Cock Boys. For the first goal of the game, that man Wilson had ran into Hugo Lloris. They had ran into each other, and Hugo Lloris just froze. He just stood there. Wilson got back up, got the ball, and chipped that hole all the way to the back of the net from outside that beach for Newcastle to go up 1-0. Miguel Almiron still on goddamn fire. Had him a solo run, had him a one-on-one on the right side of the goal with Hugo Lloris, and he swooped it around Hugo with his left foot to make the score 2-0 before halftime, man. Shout out to that man Almiron. He cannot stop scoring. Then in the 54th, the Cockies had them a corner. They crossed it to the middle, and of course Harry Kane headed that hoe in to get him a goal. And Harry Kane low-key having him a year too, but as y'all all know, nobody cares cares about Harry Kane? Because we have Erling. We have Erling Haaland over here making history. Why would we care about you, Harry, when Erling Haaland is over here doing his thing? Why would we care about you, Harry, when you play for the goddamn Tottenham Cockboys? Erling Haaland plays for Manchester City. We don't care about you. After getting off to their best start ever in the Premier League season, the Tottenham Cockboys have lost 3 of their last 5 games, man. What y'all got going on over there? West Ham versus Bournemouth. West Ham Dosa set up that ass. They first goal. It was like a header fest. The ball got headed like 5 times around like the middle of the box, and then it finally ended up going in. 2 minutes added time at the end of the game. Bournemouth had got them a handball, and that man said lined up to take the penalty. Knocked that hoe in. 2-0. Dosa set up Bournemouth ass. And that concludes our match week 13 of the Premier League and the other leagues added. A little bit of the other leagues added. The Champions League finally starts again today, so you already know. Stay tuned for my Champions League match day review, man. Hey.